Alright guys, welcome back. Welcome back to episode number 42 of my Let's Play of the game Prey. Now, this may in fact be the final episode for this particular game, for this particular run. It looks like we are in the end game now. Last time we last met, let's go into our objectives. So basically, I finally found Dahl, and we, with him, I was able to take him out. He was trying to kill Alex, and after I did that, Alex gave me the fabrication plans to make this. So basically, there are two portions of I had it. I took it off, but I'll take it off again. But you have two ways of handling this last portion, or this final portion of the main story. We have Perdition. All right, so Perdition access the self-destruct consoles. So I left my instructions to destroy Talos 1 space station if the Typhon broke out. That's the current situation I find myself in, and I'm already secured, and I've already secured the arming keys. Now all I have to do is use both keys to prime the reactor for self-destruction and the power plant, then activate it from the bridge. Alright, so I've got the two arming keys, these two, mine's and Alex's. And if I go down to the power plant, let's see if I can do this. Alright, so I am currently up here. If I go down to the power plant, which is way out here, I can go ahead, activate the self-destruct button, and pretty much destroy Talos 1. The alternative, though, is a mine without limits. Alex gave me the plans for a prototype null-wave device that's powerful enough to disrupt all of the Typhon aboard the station, including the Apex Typhon outside the station. It has to be placed at the heart of the Coral in Cyclotronics, then activated from the terminal on the bridge. So, and of course, we can take a look at station map. Alright, we go down to I don't know why this isn't highlighted, but you can go down to Psychotronics, and from there place that, and then head back up and go down to the bridge. Let me see if there's, yep, and then we go to Talos Bridge. And it looks like we won't be able to go outside, of course. That would make perfect sense. So we're going to be doing all this stuff indoors. So I think I want to go with a mind without limits, because I do like a mind without limits. Alright, so let me see. Alright, so first thing I have to do is find a fabricator and fabricate this. I'm trying to think, where's the closest fabricator? So I have to go all the way down to level 1. Head towards Guts. There's a fabricator and a recycler there. should be able to fabricate it there. I'll be on a lower level. Right across from crew quarters. Alright, so we can do that. So we're about to head out doing that. I have an optional mission right here, which is to save Alex before he dies. Alright, Alex lost consciousness after the Apex Typhon assaulted the station. It cracked the dome here. If I want him to live, I need to get him to the safety of his bunker before he runs out of air. Alright, and so currently I'm in here, but yeah, let me head out. Alright, so where is he? Where the hell is he? I have no idea. Alright, let me see. I don't know why. Is that him? Nope, that's Walter. Must be somewhere around here. Oh, that's what it's pointing to. I don't see Alex anywhere. But you know what? I'm not gonna waste too much time looking for him. I know this sucks. Look, this station is going down. So many people already died. So I have a feeling. Guts. This is guts. Alright. I know that that was a recycler. I don't remember there ever being a fabricator in there, if I am correct. I think it was only a recycler. So, you gotta find a fabricator.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside. I'll do what I can to help you from down here. Who knows? Maybe we can give this thing heartburn.
There's a medical bay there, an atmosphere. So I'm in the guts. Actually, I know that there's both a fabricator and... Alright, so we're going to head to Psychotronics.
Microgravity detected. Research complete.
Alright, let's try that again. Let's not run into the damn thing.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside. I'll do what I can to help you from down here. Who knows? Maybe we can give this thing heart.
Right thing.
Microgravity detected. Research complete.
there's no other way for me to go. Jeez. Cybertronics. Exactly where I need to go. This is actually getting kind of spooky.
Low gravity detected.
Isn't there one here? Not actually a fabricator, but I know I'm going to need some parts. Choose for that. This stuff here. This. These two. Don't need that. Alright. Alright, we are in Psychotronics now. Alright. Yep, this is making me super on edge. It's not about the jump scares anymore, it's about trying to get out of this somewhat alive or finishing up my mission.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Oh.
Insufficient time and material found. Standing down.
Alright, where do I need to go? Alright, I am here. And there's a fabricator. Alright, let's get ready to rumble.
Listing new operator.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll use that.
Dash C. 9. Operator ready to deploy. We stand clear of aperture.
This place is shite. Oh, fucking A. A tendril. None of that shit matters anymore. Came in here before. Let me see. How the hell do I get there? Live exam, material extraction. Let me see. Let me see something. Okay.
Microgravity detected.
Nothing serious.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's cell lines. Do it.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark, but what if we're just poor swimmers? And now there's blood in the water.
Don't know what you're talking about, Les.
Gravity detected.
Alright, where to now? Alright, activate the bridge. Talos Bridge. Alright. That's the way to get there. So we are here. Either way, it's going to be dangerous. If I go through psychotronics, I still got to deal with that tentacle thing. And I don't know what else. If I go through guts, I'll have to deal with it, but not as many. So I might just go through guts. Let me see. Yeah, I was seeing if there was like a path through guts to the bridge. Let me do this real quick. That's the question. How to get this thing? I gotta touch it.
Operational mode.
So that wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Now we need to head down to the bridge.
Microgravity detected.
Came out of nowhere. Ouch. Open.
Suit integrity damaged.
Didn't mean to do that. I think this is it. Alright, so both of them are trashed. Alright, where am I going? I'm going right over here. You know, it's weird. I shouldn't be going around looting. But it's definitely a habit. Sorry.
Good afternoon, Talos. Safety aboard Talos 1 is everyone's responsibility. Send all help requests or concerns to security@transtar.talos.
EMP charge.
What do you have for me, Cothran?
Chief, yeah, so I checked that flight plan for the volunteer shuttle like you requested. You're right, it went dark for 12 minutes before it resumed a path towards Earth, but at a slightly different trajectory than before. It's almost unnoticeable, like it left from a different part of the station, or changed its flight pattern around Talos.
12 minutes? What about the other shuttles?
It's only the volunteer shuttles, but it's all of them. They go dark 8 to 10 minutes after leaving the station, then suddenly reappear. The VIP shuttles don't show the same irregularity.
Got it. Don't talk to anyone about this.
About what, Chief?
Exactly. Good work, Matt. Elazar out. I got an SOS from a Kirk Remmer. I was gonna route him to security, but we got cut off. He said he was at the escape pods in life support.
So call Chief Show up in deep storage. I'm not a network engineer.
You're his supervisor?
Lady, do you people even know what is happening down here? One of my cargo bases blown wide open, and I've got multiple MIAs. Please tell me there's a medical team on the way.
I'm sorry, I don't know, but I can relay your message to Dr. DeVries and...
Christ, I've gotta go.
I think it's a little too late for that. Last bit of emails. Penny Tennyson. Hello, Penny. The operator I sent you.
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Боже мой. Every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Okay. I'm about to handle it now. Alright, the operator I sent you is now cycling now. Unable to locate you. Is there something wrong with your tracking bracelet? Did you leave Talos? LOL. I heard there was an accident down in cargo bay. I hope you are okay. Let me know when you get this. That's from Peter. Readings around Talos. Yada yada yada. Okay. No matching keycard. No live specimens in here. Nice. I'll take that out. don't know if there's going to be like an actual boss, but if there is, I don't see anything else in here. Alright, nothing there. I know you guys are probably like, what are you doing, Wayne? This is a perfect place for a mimic. Or something nasty to pop out. Wow, this is definitely a place to get lost into. This is where I ended up at. Alright. Alright.
Watch out.
You watch out. Cool. Got my neuromods. So, how many neuromods do I have left? I have 4. Don't really know if I'll need them. Why not?
Please reconsider. Trust your former self, the one that isn't morally bankrupt. Your assessment, Morgan, not mine.
The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
You made it quite easy, January. Yes.
Operator approach.
Briefing room. No, I didn't check up here yet. I know. You guys are like, come on, just hit the damn button. But I do want to check. It's not every day you get to come up here in the snazzy, these snazzy settings. Oh well.
This is Captain Jada Marks. I'm setting down for posterity my deliberation over the fate of the shuttle Advent. I'm unable to determine with confidence if the Advent departed before being contaminated by the life forms presently overwhelming Talos 1. Best guess, based on telemetry data, Advent departed approximately 30 minutes prior to the first incident report. Logged by security. 30 minutes. It is within that narrow gap of uncertainty I must decide whether or not to remote detonate the shuttle and its 5 passengers. They may very well be flying a cargo hold full of mimics to an unsuspecting Earth. They may not.
Captain! We could sure as hell use that golden gun right about now!
I don't...
Winner of the Employee Innovation Award this quarter.
Not sure what I just did. Alright. Enough stalling. Let us handle this shit.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality, and it is beautiful.
Okay, that was kind of anticlimactic. was going to have you sit through all the credits and see if there's anything else that happens afterwards.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be in the middle range.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It killed me. Why? Would be difficult to say. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records, but then deleted them. I don't know what that means. It's selfish? Afraid? At least that's a human sentiment, no? Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. That was cruel. There was no other way to see it. But...
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. I didn't survive, but at least it tried to help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null-wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do. We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
And that, my friends, was the end of Prey, my official playthrough, which is weird. It said it was easy, going easy, but I made sure it was set on normal. Whatever. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this playthrough, please comment below and let me know. I'm going to now, off screen, go into New Game Plus. I'm also going to upload shortly thereafter more of Prey Mooncrash. So please stay tuned and check out Mooncrash, which is something pretty interesting. Again, thank you for going through the 42 episodes that it took to get from the beginning to the end of this. There were some areas that were a little frustrating, but mostly it was a decent game. I will say that I will want to continue to... Well, I'm going to do another playthrough, and maybe with New Game Plus, or I'll see what that's all about. But I do want to play a minimum kill, like make some of the better decisions and everything like that playthrough. So, if you guys would be interested in seeing a total, like another playthrough where, you know, I make better decisions or whatever, it won't be a blind playthrough, but yeah, just comment below and let me know. But as always, I like to thank anybody who shows up and supports this video. Again, I don't do this for money. I'm just doing this for fun, and I'm just recording my natural reactions to stuff. And yeah, you guys get to see me mess up sometimes. You guys get to see me get spooked, because this had a whole lot of jump scares. So yeah, if I were to give this a score on a scale of 1 to 5, there were some aspects of it that I wouldn't say I disliked. I liked this whole entire game. I would have to really think about it to give a full-on review and give you my full-on thoughts. But I liked it. It's getting like a 4.5 to, not particularly a 5-star, but like a 4.5 right now. The more I think about it, the higher that might go. I don't think it will ever go lower, though. I really enjoyed this. But anyway, I will let you guys go now. And if you are interested in this game, if you watch maybe 1 or 2 episodes of this playthrough and you're like, well, I want to play this without it being spoiled, I definitely would suggest it. And I think this is for the I got this for the PlayStation 4, so I believe you can get this and Mooncrash for $40, which isn't a bad deal. Mooncrash itself is $20, so you're really getting a deal. You're getting 2 games for the price of $20 a piece, and this is well worth it. And this came out last year, so it's not like a few years old. This is still relatively new. But yeah, if you enjoy these, I believe my next series that I'm going to do besides Mooncrash will be the Dishonored series. I'm going to start off with Dishonored 1, and I've got the definitive edition, so I imagine that includes all the DLC that came out with it. So I will play the main campaign as well as some of the DLC as well, and then I'll switch over to Dishonored 2, and I've got that plus that DLC. So if you like these style of games, definitely pick them up. But yeah, with all that, I'm going to stop rambling and I'll let you get on with your evening. So again, thanks again for tuning in and supporting the channel and supporting me here, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.